Well, folks, that last episode we just witnessed unexplainable things as far as how extreme one will go to put another away. And now, well, we are getting ready to witness pure, godly wrestling in this ring when two of the very best step foot inside the square circle for the very first time ever. The cleaner, Kenny Omega, the quote-unquote best Bout Machine, oftenly regarded as maybe the greatest professional wrestler to ever exist, taking on the visionary, the revolutionary, another one of those greats, another one that could be chalked up right on to the same category as Kenny Omega, Seth Freakin Rollins. It really does not get any bigger than this when it comes to superstar, the superstar potential in this match, the superstar, just the draw that both these men have, both from the audience, both from sales, both from everything. You see this match on the card at WrestleMania and you immediately want to buy a ticket. That's as simple as that, really. As Kenny Omega awaits Seth Freakin Rollins, this is certainly going to be one to remember, folks. I can guarantee that one. As look at this, Seth Freakin Rollins out here in his best Shawn Michaels cosplay that he could ever think of. It's kind of funny because Seth Rollins is somewhat of a modern day Mr. WrestleMania, somewhat of comparisons of Shawn Michaels back when he was in his prime, when he was in his peak form. Seth Rollins himself doing a little bit of cosplaying here tonight, or more so an homage to one of the greats, another one of the greats, another man that just turns it up a notch when it comes to WrestleMania, that being Shawn Michaels himself. Seth Freakin Rollins now heading to the ring, looking to leave his legacy in the ring just like Shawn Michaels did all those years. Rollins notoriously turns it up when it comes to WrestleMania, when it comes to big fight feel matches. As you can hear this sold out crowd just singing in unison, singing Seth Rollins' tune. That is an incredible, not only an incredible visual, an incredible audio as well. I cannot wait for this one to go on, but I cannot wait for these two to lock up and the bell to ring. We are about to witness an all-time classic, folks. Here we go. Referee Chad Patton ringing the bell. Omega and Rollins going back at each other for the very first time ever. Oh, and a huge elbow strike from Rollins. You could hear the crowd. They haven't even settled down yet from Seth Rollins' entrance. Here we go, folks. Rollins, Omega. Is it going to live up to the bill? If you ask me, it damn well already has been, because these two locked up in the center of the ring. Now we just got to watch these two masters at what their craft create magic in that ring. As here comes Rollins early on in the goings. A huge elbow strike and a big chopping block to the back of the neck. And now Rollins drives the knee, tries to at least, but Kenny Omega now with a duck. And now Omega sending Rollins almost right face first into Chad Patton, a huge dragon suplex, catching Rollins off guard. And now look at the absolute height that Omega just got off that springboard moonsault. Rollins kicking out at 0.5 though. And now wait a minute, Omega trying to come in guns blazing, but Rollins says let's slow the pace down just a tad bit here. Rollins was not expecting all that from the cleaner. But what do you expect when this is a match that people have clamored for, have wanted for so badly? There's so many times that Kenny Omega was a free agent, and we thought he was going to show up in the Royal Rumble. We thought he was going to become a part of WWE. We thought he was going to pull an AJ Styles. And now here comes Seth Freakin Rollins. And you remember the classics that Rollins had with Styles. Just imagine in a world if Rollins had a match against Kenny Omega. You don't have to imagine because we're bringing it to you here on the JPG channel. Omega gets the shoulder out at 2.5. Very interesting right there. Rollins hitting the Phoenix Splash out of the second corner. Rollins is fired up, as am I, as is this entire crowd. Nightfall has fallen over Philadelphia one more time. And it seems as if once the lights turn on, once the lights in the arena start to glare, the stars come out to play. Rollins almost clearing the barricade that time. My goodness. Seth Freakin Rollins taking it to the cleaner and now sending Omega into the barricade, I thought, but Omega was able to turn it around pretty quickly that time. And now Kenny Omega. What is he going for? He's going top rope now. Rollins is in a bad way. Omega's calling Rollins up to his feet. What the hell does the best Bout Machine have in store? Just a simple double axe handle. Keeping us on our toes is Kenny Omega. Count of 2. Neither man wants to lose this match. Win or lose this match off a count out. And now Omega getting suckered in a little bit by Rollins that time. A count of 6 is Kenny trying to find a way back into this one, and Rollins breaks that count. And now Rollins sending Omega back into the corner here, where he can do some more damage on Kenny's face and anything else he pleases. And now look at this, went for a super kick, but Kenny Omega with a nice dodge out of there and a huge clothesline. A huge clothesline from the cleaner just rocked Rollins' jawline. And now speaking of rocking Rollins' jawline, look at that, a Kamigoye knee strike. Shout out to the man that Omega's almost repping the colors of, and Kota Ibushi, longtime friend of Kenny Omega. And now Rollins getting sent back into the ring by Kenny. Both these guys jockeying for position so early on in this one. There's so much at stake. We talk about there being no bragging rights and nothing at stake for Punk and Owens. Just good old-fashioned blood feud, good old-fashioned street fight, settling a rivalry. Well, this is the complete opposite. You would have to believe that the winner of this match could almost rightfully call themselves the best wrestler in the world today. It's always been the argument, is it Rollins or is it Omega? Ospreay's in that conversation now too, but for years, these two have been putting on peak performances throughout 2 different companies, and now they're in the same one. Rollins goes striking at the neck. And now Omega could be in trouble here. Rollins going for the frog splash right to the back. A frog splash to the back of Kenny Omega. Could this be it right here? Count of 2, Omega gets the shoulder out. And now Rollins, what could he be going for? Whatever he was going for, Omega was able to get the counter. And now big chop right to the chest again. Sending Rollins into a frenzy that time. And now look out. Oh, a big clubbing blow from Omega this time. Omega drives the clubbing blow to the back of the neck this time of Rollins. And now Omega sending Rollins off the ropes. Look out. Caught him with a Snapdragon. A Snapdragon suplex to Rollins for the cover. Rollins gets the shoulder out. And now Kenny Omega again focusing back in. Perhaps on the neck of Rollins. Going for something here. Rollins now out of harm's way. Oh, right to the knee of Omega. Back and forth these two go. Now look out. Rollins now vintage style with the Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow connects to Kenny Omega. Going for a pinfall attempt. Omega gets the shoulder out at 1. And now Rollins now. Look out here. Big knee strike to the face. Rollins is not afraid to take it to the skies, just like Kenny Omega would. As Rollins is calling Omega up to his feet. Look out. Oh, no. Look at the strength of Kenny Omega. Able to catch Rollins exactly where he stands. And now, wait a minute, Rollins. Rollins with a roll-up attempt. 1, 2. No. Kenny just getting that shoulder out. And now, wait a minute. Sling blade from Rollins. Vintage Rollins there. And now, wait a minute, Rollins. Nice springboard senton. A nice springboard senton from Seth Rollins. Goes for the cover. Omega again with the shoulder out. And now Rollins just getting in the face of referee Chad Patton here. Rollins getting in the face of Chad Patton as now... Oh, wait a minute. Kenny Omega just popped up right on his feet here. Look out. Oh, an inverted suplex takes Rollins over. And now it's Kenny Omega firmly back in the driver's seat, it seems. As now he takes Rollins over. Dumps him on his face, and now Kenny Omega chopping away at the chest of Rollins. Big strikes to the visionary from Kenny Omega. And now, oh, what a kitchen sink. Driving that knee right into the midsection of Rollins. And now, wait a minute, dumps him with the half and half. The half and half exploder-esque, reverse exploder-esque maneuver from Kenny Omega. Gets Rollins right where Omega wants him. And now, wait a minute, Kenny Omega now gonna take Rollins to the floor, and this would be vintage Kenny Omega if he lands this here, going for that Terminator dive to the floor. The Tope Con Hilo wipes out the visionary. Kenny Omega now letting everybody know that this could be as good as done in just a moment's notice. This is indeed awesome, folks. We knew this was going to be awesome the moment that this match was announced for WrestleMania. And this match is going on third from last on the card. How the hell do you follow these two? Oh my goodness, what a springboard drop kick, courtesy of Kenny Omega. And now Kenny staying on the attack. Big super kick lands to Rollins. Straight jacket German suplex with the bridge. Goes for the cover. Rollins just getting that shoulder out. And now Omega dropping the knee to the face once again. And now Kenny taking Rollins into the corner this time. A big chop to the chest of Seth Freakin Rollins. And now Omega's got Rollins on the top rope here. What is he planning? Going over to do the deal. A Falcon Arrow off the top rope. That damn near clears what Rollins did. Just a regular Falcon Arrow earlier, and now Omega again sending Rollins to the floor. And now Omega calling Rollins back up to his feet one more time. Is he getting a little too cocky here? We're about to find out, as now Kenny Omega runs the ropes twice. I think he's just playing with his food at this point. Omega thinks better of it. But wait a minute, coming from behind, a big neck breaker from Kenny. And now Omega, what is he going for? He's got a powerbomb set up here. No, powerbomb right on the announce table. This is quickly becoming a lot more personal than just friendly competition. A lot more personal than just two of the best out here doing their thing. Oh, and a big double axe handle off the apron, I should say, from Kenny Omega this time. And now sending Rollins back into the ring. As now Kenny Omega biding his time a little bit. I don't know if I exactly agree with this strategy from Kenny Omega, but who am I to doubt a former multi-time world champion in more than one company? And now Omega driving that knee right onto the back of the neck of Rollins. And now we made Rollins with a duck. Oh, and a huge enziguri to the face. A huge enziguri to the face of Kenny Omega. Stuns Omega. And now Rollins again setting Omega on top of the ropes. Right on the top turnbuckle. Rollins now taking Omega over. Is he looking for another superplex? And in straight into the Falcon Arrow. That's going to be vintage Rollins for you. 1, 2. Omega just getting the shoulder out. Rollins trying to bide his time now. Or perhaps try and get a breath of fresh air back into this match. He was getting beaten up a lot by Kenny Omega earlier on. Omega was showing Rollins exactly what brought him to the dance. And a huge knee strike. Oh, and a huge clubbing blow to the back of the neck. You can see the welts on Rollins' body. And now Omega sending Rollins into the ropes here. And now, oh, ducks the big splash, does Rollins. And now Rollins, wait a minute, super kick lands to the face of Kenny Omega. Rollins trying to get back into this one. Oh no, I think he might have tripped on the ropes there, but Kenny Omega, luckily, still stunned in the corner. Rollins, though, big blockbuster connects. And now Rollins is back in the driver's seat. All of a sudden, huge knee strike to the face of Kenny Omega. And now Rollins, what the hell has he got planned for? Kenny sends him to the floor. Rollins sending Kenny to the floor, and now Rollins calling Omega up to his feet. Seth Freakin Rollins now starting to get a bit of steam in this match. Over the top rope once again. Over the top rope once again goes the Visionary, and now sends Kenny Omega back into the ring. The only place where this ends. Now Rollins calling Omega back up to his feet this time. Now it's Rollins controlling the pace of this match as he lands a springboard knee strike. A springboard knee strike connects. Omega getting the shoulder out. And now Rollins driving that knee right into the back of Kenny Omega here. You can see the welts on Omega's back as well now. Big strike right to the face. And now Rollins turning things around on Kenny. What the hell has Rollins got planned here? Oh, no, we've seen this time before. We've seen this before. Reverse suplex. And he doesn't stop there. He holds on for the inverted DDT. Did not go into the cover right away, though. Might come back to bite Rollins, and indeed it does. Omega just getting that shoulder off the mat once again. Rollins can't believe it. I don't think anybody in this Philly crowd can believe what they're seeing out of these two here tonight. And now Rollins setting Omega up. Oh, and a big enziguri strike right to the back of the neck. And now, wait a minute, Rollins is tearing apart our announce table. Rollins is tearing apart our announce table. Nothing good in mind from Seth Freakin Rollins. He's got a point to prove against the cleaner here tonight. And now Omega is sprawled out on that announce table as Rollins gets one last cheap shot in. What the hell is Seth Rollins going for? He's all about making Wrestlemania moments, and damn, it's going to be one right here. A moonsault through the announce table. A moonsault through the announce table from Seth Rollins as he's got this crowd at a ruckus. This is awesome, folks. This is professional wrestling at its finest, and two of the best displaying it as well. Rollins now is firmly in the driver's seat. Rollins again trying to go off those ropes, but didn't get a good footing that time. Now he gets a springboard crossbody to Kenny. Rollins trying to find a way back, all the way back into this fight, and he seemingly has done that with an announce table. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for the pinfall just yet, but I guess he knows he's got to do a little bit more to finish off Kenny Omega. And now Rollins going top rope here. Rollins going top rope. Another 5-star frog splash from the top. Another 5-star frog splash from the top to put Kenny away. Oh no, Omega getting that shoulder out. Rollins can't believe it now. And now, wait a minute. Rollins with a revolutionary knee strike to the jaw. A revolutionary knee strike to the jaw of Kenny. And Omega again peels that shoulder off the mat. Rollins has got to be getting just a tad bit frustrated here with Kenny Omega. And now, oh, a huge knee strike connects to Kenny. A huge knee strike connects to Kenny, and Rollins is not done there just yet. A drop kick right to the back. And now once again, Rollins lining up for a huge shot that time. And now Rollins is calling Kenny Omega up to his feet. Not the first time he's done that in this match. Big chop to the chest there. And now, wait a minute. Kenny Omega now trying to get back into this one. Big strikes right to the face of Rollins. And now Omega lining Rollins up into that corner. Big chop to the chest. And now look out. Oh, a huge kick right to the face. Omega now trying to get back into this one. He's calling Rollins up to his feet now. Look out. What does Omega have planned here? There's the V-trigger. A V-trigger hits flush on the jawline of Rollins, and Rollins just got that shoulder out. Omega thought he hit with the V-trigger. Well, he did hit with the V-trigger, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to put away the Visionary, as now Rollins and Kenny Omega going back and forth here. And now we got a standstill in the center of this ring. Kenny and Rollins going back and forth. Damn it, this is professional wrestling. And you're only going to find this type of professional wrestling at one place, and that is the JPG channel. As now look at this. Kenny lost the momentum. Rollins losing the momentum right back, though. Kenny with a chop. Rollins with a no. Kenny with a no. Rollins with a no. Oh, Kenny just got the upper hand that time in a big knee strike. And now Kenny's going top rope. Kenny's going top rope now. Look out. Big moonsault. Big moonsault by Omega to put away Rollins. Rollins getting that shoulder out. What is it going to take for one of these guys, just one of these guys, to put each other away? And now, wait a minute. Omega's got Rollins on his shoulder. He's going for the one-winged angel. He's going for the one-winged angel out of the corner, and it lands. The one-winged angel out of the corner lands. Rollins is put away here. Count of two. No! I thought that was it. I thought the one-winged angel was it. Rollins is bleeding from his forehead. Kenny Omega is steaming mad at the fact that Rollins just kicked out of a one-winged angel, and we are certainly not worthy of the performance that these two are putting on tonight. And now all of a sudden, Rollins is trying to get back up to his feet. Omega ducks, though. Rollins ducks now. And now look at this. Rollins went low. The stomp connects. The stomp connects to Kenny Omega to put him away here. Count of two. Count of no. Omega again with a shoulder out. What the hell are we witnessing between these two folks? Rollins now calling Omega up to his feet. Rollins calling Omega up to his feet. What does Rollins have planned here? You have got to be kidding me. A V-trigger of Rollins' own to put Kenny away. No, again Kenny gets the kick out. What the hell is it going to take? What the hell is it going to take? And now Rollins is calling Omega back up to his feet. Rollins is calling Omega back up to his feet. And now, wait a minute. I think Rollins was going to go for a damn one-winged angel. I think he was going to go for a one-winged angel there, but Omega was able to get the counter. If there's any man that knows how to counter the damn one-winged angel, it'd be the inventor. And now all of a sudden, Omega back in the fight here. Look out, airplane spin from Omega, just trying to exert a little bit more energy out of Rollins. We have seen everything in this match between these two folks, including Rollins trying to take pages out of Omega's playbook time after time. And now, wait a minute. Big Hurricane Rana from Omega. And Omega goes top rope again. Oh, and lands with another beautiful moonsault. And oh, Rollins with the kick out at one. That's a statement kick out right there. Wait a minute. Omega's going for the stomp. My God, Omega just hit the stomp. Is that it? No, Rollins peels the shoulder off the mat. This is on par for the greatest match I've ever called here on the JPG channel. Omega can't believe it. Rollins is still standing in this one. Somehow Omega is as well. And now Omega, big boot scrape to the face. A scrape to the face of Rollins. Omega just hit a damn stomp and it wasn't enough to put this thing to bed. And now, wait a minute, another dragon suplex lands. Omega's got to be getting frustrated at this point. He's got to be wondering what it's going to take. And now Omega has Rollins on his shoulders for a second. One-winged angel. That's got to be it. Rollins is out. Count of 2. No! Rollins with another kick out. Omega again arguing with referee Chad Patton. Again arguing with referee Chad Patton. I cannot believe this. Rollins has survived 2 one-winged angels. Omega can't believe it either. Omega can't believe it either as he's trying to argue with our official Chad Patton, but look out because Rollins is coming back into this one. A knee strike lands. A knee strike lands, and now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Rollins, what the hell? My God, he just destroyed Omega. The J Driller connects to Kenny Omega. And oh my God, Omega just got the shoulder out. What the hell, folks? Something's got to give. Something has to give here between these two. Back and forth, these two have gone all night long. And we are not stopping there. Big super kick from Rollins. A big super kick from Rollins. And now, wait a minute. Rollins now, oh! Huge elbow strike right to the head. And now, oh, look at that. A huge springboard stomp. A springboard stomp to put Kenny away. Count of 3. No! Kenny again with the shoulder out. Rollins can't believe it. I don't think anybody in this entire crowd can believe what we are seeing out of Kenny Omega here tonight. A rolling elbow connects. Rolling elbow connects, and now Rollins. Rollins is going top rope. He's getting desperate. Goes for the Phoenix. No water in the pool that time. And now Kenny Omega now. Oh, a big knee strike. I mean, these guys are absolutely exhausted at this point, folks. I don't know what the hell is left of these two. Kenny Omega again with a big super kick. Another straight jacket German suplex connects to Rollins. And a chop to the chest. And now Rollins coming back though as well. These two are still fighting each other. They're still at a standstill here. And now, wait a minute, Omega ducks the attempt. That time gets a chop. And now, wait, oh, Kenny Omega again. Trying to go for whatever the hell he can do at this point. I mean, what else do you throw at one another when everything in the arsenal has already been thrown at? Oh, and there's Rollins with a rolling elbow again. Another rolling elbow from Rollins this time, chopping away at his opponent here tonight, Kenny Omega. Look at this combination from Rollins, off the ropes with a sling blade. Rollins has tried everything but this right here, the pedigree. A pedigree hits, but Rollins took a little time to get to the pinfall. Is this going to be it? Count of 3. No! Omega got the shoulder out. My God. Rollins can't believe it. I can't believe it. This match has gone every bit of 30-35 at this point. Rollins is chopping away at the chest. There's going to be nothing left of either of these two. And now Rollins caught Kenny off guard there. Now what the hell, Rollins going for something here, but now Kenny Omega with a reversal. Kenny Omega with a reversal as now Kenny Omega, look out, grabbing a hold of like a submission attempt almost on Rollins from Omega. Got the job done, and now Omega going over the ropes with a tope, but I don't think he got much of it to fall. And now wait a minute, Omega now grabbing a hold of the ankle. Now he goes for the submission attempt. He goes for the submission attempt on Rollins. Rollins is trying to fight out here. Like I said, I don't know what's left of either of these two this late on in the match. These two are just throwing anything they possibly can at one another. Now Rollins goes for that discus elbow, not once, not twice, but 3 times, and he hits all 3. And now Omega could be out. Omega has not moved, nor stirred. And now, wait a minute, Omega now. Now he goes for, you gotta be kidding me, he goes for a pedigree. Omega just landed a pedigree now on Rollins. A pedigree lands on Rollins, and Rollins gets the shoulder out. You've gotta be kidding me. Rollins is dead to rights. Omega is gonna go for the kill and a big, huge clubbing blow. And another clubbing blow to the chest. More damage connects. And now Rollins now. Oh, and an Enziguri strike. An Enziguri strike connects. And now Rollins sending Omega into the corner. Look out here. Rollins now going for a buckle bomb, and it connects. The buckle bomb connects. The buckle bomb connects. Rollins isn't done there just yet. Wait a minute. What the hell is he going for? He went for the Phoenix earlier. Didn't get it. That was almost a full 360 of a Phoenix. A 360 Phoenix splash in Philadelphia. And Omega pops the shoulder. This is something, folks. I don't know what the hell to say at this point. These two are just leaving it all on the line. I told you we were going to be witnessing perhaps match of the year when it was all said and done. And this might be match of the entire decade between these two. Rollins now taking Kenny Omega up for a power bomb again. And now, wait a minute, turns Omega around. And wait a minute. Rollins caught Omega with the one-winged angel. One-winged angel connects. Kenny just kicked out at 1. Kenny just kicked out at 1. Omega just kicked out at 1 of the one-winged angel. His own damn finishing maneuver. Rollins is incensed, and rightfully so. How the hell do you hit Omega with his own damn finishing maneuver, and it still wasn't enough? It still wasn't enough, as now Rollins is getting a little bit on the edge. Another stomp connects. Rollins has become absolutely obsessed with winning this one. Rollins is going top rope. Rollins with the stomp from the top rope. My goodness gracious. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll use that word. We'll get fined off of YouTube or something. I don't know, but yeah, that deserves the holy S, the whole 8 letters right there. My God, what a match. Rollins and Omega just put on an absolute barn burner, an absolute classic. You will show this footage to kids getting into professional wrestling, the kids just starting to train for professional wrestling, and they will know exactly what they're getting in store for when they watch this very match, folks. Just an absolute classic. And I couldn't be happier to be here to call this one. It was any man's game. It really was any man's game at the end of the day. Omega and Rollins putting it all on the line. Time after time after time after time after time. What a match I thought that most of these matches already on this weekend were not going to be topped. I don't think you're topping that. I don't think you're topping Rollins and Omega for the rest of the year here on the JPG channel. That was just absolutely incredible. It took a damn super stomp to put away Kenny Omega. This man is absolutely inevitable. He is indestructible. But tonight, he did not walk away as the victor. The visionary gets his hand raised, and he is wearing the wounds of war. He went through an absolute war with the cleaner, but still comes out on top here in Philadelphia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time for a bloodline warfare between Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. You can see him donning a Samoan werewolf-inspired mask here tonight. The Samoan werewolf taking on Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the original tribal chief, the head of the table, or so he was until Solo Sikoa decided to take that table from him. Steal food from Roman Reigns' table, if you will, and he enlisted the help of this man, Jacob Fatu, and the Tongans to do so. And of course, that didn't sit very right with Roman Reigns. As soon as Solo Sikoa started attacking his cousin Jimmy Uso, along with Jacob Fatu, Roman Reigns would quickly arrive back on the scene to try and help his longtime loyal cousin, Jimmy Uso. There's now Jacob Fatu getting ready to do battle and do Sikoa's biddings for him. Sikoa already lost earlier on tonight. Is Jacob Fatu going to bring more disappointment to the family, or is he going to get what I would have to consider a massive upset? Not because Jacob Fatu is, some rookie who can't go in the ring or doesn't belong in the ring with Roman Reigns, but because of Roman Reigns' accolades, because of the name that Roman Reigns is. I would have to consider this a massive upset if Jacob Fatu defeats Roman Reigns here tonight. But it would also be a massive statement from the Samoan werewolf. Because when you talk about WrestleMania, Roman Reigns is right at the next end of that sentence. It goes WrestleMania and it goes Roman Reigns. This is a man that's been a main event of WrestleMania for the last 6 of them. Roman Reigns gets to play second fiddle here tonight, though, because he has to go before Cody Rhodes and John Cena. I wonder how Roman feels about that. Both former adversaries of Roman, Cody and Cena. As now Roman just soaking in this crowd's admiration for him, of course acknowledging the OTC, their tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa is not a tribal chief, he's a Temu tribal chief to these people. Roman always looking so stoic, always looking just reactionless, just emotionless, and he's going to have to be emotionless in this match because he's taking on a man that he would consider family, Jacob Fatu. He's been Fatu and his father's been a longtime friend of the family, as the Tongans have. That's why Solo Sikoa turned to Jacob Fatu and Tongans, because Sikoa realized that blood isn't always the thickest. He had his blood. He had the original bloodline. Roman Reigns, the Usos. You can throw Sami Zayn in that conversation as well as the original bloodline. Why not? Sikoa had that bloodline, but it slowly started to crumble, just like many predicted it to. The OG bloodline eventually crumbled, and Sikoa felt like he had to pick up the pieces. He had to pick up the Ula Fala even and start wearing around his neck and start representing the family in his own image. And maybe that hasn't been the most agreeable way to get things done, but it has been effective. Like I said, Jacob Fatu is now in a marquee match with Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa was in a triple threat match for the United States Championship, and the Tongans just retained their tag team championships in triple threat tornado tag team action last night. So it certainly has been doing something, as Roman Reigns just takes a moment to look at this crowd as he tears a hole through a man, a very dangerous man, a ravage animal, if you will, in Jacob Fatu. And now Roman and Jacob Fatu now locking up here as Fatu and Roman You can see Roman kind of taken aback a little bit as Jacob Fatu was able to almost match his strength in a way. And now a third time Fatu gets what he wants. Look out, my God. What the hell was that? Fatu just hit Roman Reigns like a brick. Roman just got knocked the hell out by Fatu. And now Fatu's not done there just yet. Look out, here comes Fatu again. Again, like a freight train. Goes for the cover on Reigns. Reigns got the shoulder out, but at what cost? Fatu just ran into Roman Reigns at the speed of light. And that is not a small man to be running at you. And now, wait a minute, Roman Reigns crashing into Fatu. Fatu's looking to bring the fight to Reigns. And now Reigns trying to get back into this one. Look out, big running clothesline. Running, jumping clothesline to Fatu. What a match for Jacob Fatu in his debut at WrestleMania. To take on, as I said, one of the headliners of the last few WrestleManias, Roman Reigns. As now Roman Reigns trying to wear down the savage beast known as the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Roman's trying to throw everything at this guy, but nothing's falling as Fatu now. Oh, a big chop right to the throat. Fatu with a chop to the throat of Roman, and now once again sending Roman into that corner. Look out! Huge elbow strike right to the face of Roman, and now, oh, what a knee strike. What a knee strike from Fatu. Jacob Fatu feeling himself in Philadelphia, getting fired up here tonight. Meanwhile, the Tribal Chief needs to find a way back into this one. Look out, a big pop-up Samoan drop. When have you ever seen Roman Reigns get manhandled like that? Again, gets the shoulder out at one. Now Jacob Fatu firmly in the driver's seat here, calling Roman Reigns up to his feet. Look out, a flying Samoan in the name of Jacob Fatu. Fatu has been absolutely dominant. Like I said, it would be a massive upset if Fatu does pull this thing off, but the more this match continues, it's looking like that's exactly what's going to happen. Count of three as Fatu controlling the pace of this match. Just getting to do anything he damn well pleases against the man that nearly broke every championship record there is to break. Roman Reigns, now he's looking like a shell of himself in this match. Another pop-up Samoan drop lands. A second one, more damage to the abdomen area, the torso of Reigns. Now, wait a minute, Fatu now with some nasty headbutts. And we always say you don't want to headbutt a Samoan. What happens when two Samoans headbutt each other? And now, wait a minute, Jacob Fatu now. Oh, what a senton. A senton to Reigns. Goes for the cover again. Reigns has to pop that shoulder. But it's getting a lot closer to three each time he has to. And now Fatu, look at this. Just manhandling Reigns. Fatu just manhandling Reigns here. And now look out. Oh, went for a running senton again, but I don't think Fatu got enough of it. Big chop to the chest of the Tribal Chief. Another chop right to the throat. Reigns, though, with the reversal this time. Now he headbutts Fatu. Now Reigns trying to fight back. Reigns now fired up. He sends Fatu off the ropes. Catches him with a tilt-a-whirl. Sidewalk slam that time. And now Reigns, look out here. Big elbow strike right to the back. Right to the back of the neck of Fatu. And look at the strength of Reigns. Still able to muscle Fatu up for a gut wrench. Gut wrench comes into play, but Fatu barely even allowing a one count that time. And now look at this. Reigns still bringing the heat. A huge schoolboy powerbomb. Connects. Fatu gets the shoulder out. And now Reigns a big strike right to the face of Fatu. Roman Reigns now What the hell is he planning? Reigns is going for broke, a huge spear to the floor. Reigns just hit a spear to the floor on Jacob Fatu. Just doing anything in his power to keep this man down. And that could be it. That could be it right there, but I don't think Reigns wants it to be it. He knows it's not going to be it, as a matter of fact. He's going for the kill. And now, wait a minute, he gets caught, though. Jacob Fatu again, out of harm's way, and again he runs into Reigns. And now Jacob Fatu going top rope here, looking to hit big Samoan drop, or excuse me, Samoan splash. The Samoan splash hits to pin Reigns, but Reigns got the shoulder out. Reigns got the shoulder out, and perhaps a little bit of frustration on Fatu's end. But nonetheless, he goes right back to work with a huge headbutt. A huge headbutt to Reigns. Goes for a cover again. Reigns has to power out. More and more energy being exhausted from Reigns here, as now Fatu grabs a bear hug. A bear hug cinched in. As Reigns now is in the center of the ring, a long way away from the ropes. Referee Rod Zapata is in perfect positioning here to catch a submission, if so. And now Reigns with a chop to the throat. A chop to the throat of Jacob Fatu. And now Reigns is just trying to do anything he possibly can to even wound this animal of a man. Now look at this big drop kick right to the back. Reigns getting a little innovative that time. I've never seen anything like that from Reigns. And now, wait a minute. Roman now. Fireman's carry from Fatu. Huge sit out flatliner-esque maneuver from Reigns. Oh, and a huge shoulder into the corner. And now, Fatu, though, with a crafty reversal there. And my God, he just threw Roman Reigns halfway into the Philadelphia crowd, damn near. Fatu is a madman. And now, he's coming back. He's coming back. Fatu now with a running knee strike, but no. He stopped himself dead in his tracks, but goes right into the foot choke anyways. Jacob Fatu is a very dangerous man. And unfortunately, Roman Reigns is finding that out single-handedly, first-handedly is basically what I'm saying. And now Fatu sending Reigns onto those ropes. What the hell does Jacob Fatu have planned here? This is not going to go good for Reigns. Look out. Here comes a flying. So you have got to be kidding me. A spaceman plancha from a man that size is absolutely unbelievable. A spaceman plancha? Fatu, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. How do you even contend against this? How do you even prepare for Jacob Fatu? I guess the short answer is that you don't, and you just lose, as many have in the past. But Roman Reigns is not looking to be a part of that many. And now, wait a minute, what the hell is Fatu? You have got to be kidding me! A springboard crossbody now from Fatu. Roman again with the shoulder out, but at what cost? Jacob Fatu has almost completely dominated this match. And now another pop-up Samoan drop to Reigns. And another senton, this time to the back. And now, wait a minute. Reigns, though, found a pocket. Found a pocket, gonna try to utilize it. Superman punch lands. A Superman punch lands. Roman is wasting literally no time to get right into the spear, and the spear connects. A spear connects to Jacob Fatu for the win here. Roman, no. Fatu just getting that shoulder out. Fatu just got that shoulder out. Reigns, though, throwing the ones in the sky. He's letting the Philadelphia crowd know that this is it. This is it. Hits the spear again. Another spear connects. Reigns now back into the cover again. Into the cover again. Fatu again with the shoulder out. Roman can't believe it. Roman cannot believe it. He definitely had some words with Zapata that time. Roman is absolutely hysterical at this point. A huge Uranagi from Reigns. And now look at this. How the hell does he have the strength to muscle this one up? Oh, and another power bomb. Another power bomb to Jacob Fatu lands. And now Fatu gets the shoulder out again. It's almost elementary. It's almost expected at this point for Fatu to always get that shoulder out. Undefeated here in Universe mode is Jacob Fatu, and for a good reason. Fatu just absolutely undeniable, indestructible is this man. And oh no, this is not good. Fatu nearly came crashing in on Reigns, but thought better of it. And now another clothesline. Oh, and a strike right to the chest of Reigns, and oh my god, a huge hip attack. A huge hip attack. And now, wait a minute, Fatu now undoing that turnbuckle. Undoing that turnbuckle here. And a big strike right to the face. I don't know how the hell referees Rod Zapata is allowing that to fall, and now Fatu. What the hell does Fatu have planned for Reigns on the top rope? What the hell are we about to witness here? Fatu has Reigns in fireman's carry position. Oh my god, a Samoan drop off the top. You have got to be kidding me. A Samoan drop off the top. This is indeed awesome, folks. Jacob Fatu has been absolutely incredible here. Now look out, he's not done there just yet. I don't think he got all of that. I don't think he even got enough of it. But how the hell is he even hitting moves like that? And now, wait a minute, Fatu lines him up with the Impaler DDT. Impaler DDT to Roman to put Reigns away. No, Reigns gets the shoulder out. And now it's Fatu being a little animated here. We haven't seen Jacob Fatu get frustrated at all in his entire career. And now, wait a minute. Oh, look at these headbutts. Look at these headbutts. Look at these headbutts from Fatu. Just hard to watch. And now, oh, alley-oop bomb out of the corner. An alley-oop bomb out of the corner from Fatu. And now, wait a minute. Jacob Fatu now. Fatu's going to take a page out of Roman's playbook. No, Roman just saw his life flash before his eyes. Roman just saw his life flash before his eyes. Fatu just freaking kipped up off of that. Roman now. Oh my god, over the top rope. Roman throwing caution to the wind. When's the last time you've seen Roman so damn desperate? When's the last time you've seen Roman Reigns desperate like that to throw his body on the line? I'll tell you when. Never. As now Reigns is calling Fatu up back to his feet. He's calling Fatu up back to his feet again. Runs right into Fatu. And now, wait a minute, Fatu now, a huge strike to the ribs. And now, oh, there's a spear. A spear by Fatu. A spear by Fatu just cut Roman in half. Oh, I thought that was it. Fatu with a spear. Where the hell did that come from? And now, wait a minute, Fatu again. Just a slightly bit off that time. Fatu though is still standing though, even though he's making these failed attempts here. Oh, and a big strike from Reigns. Big strike from Reigns stuns Fatu, and now wait a minute, right into the guillotine. The guillotine is locked in. The guillotine is locked in. The guillotine is locked in on Fatu. Fatu's trying to fight here. Fatu is in the center of the ring now. Are we going to see Jacob Fatu's first loss be a damn submission loss? I could not believe my eyes. Nobody would believe me if I said that Fatu lost by submission in this match. And oh, he fights out of it. And now again, a headbutt. Oh my God. Roman Reigns. I think he just got opened up by that headbutt. And now Fatu sending Roman Reigns back into the corner here. And oh, what a strike. Goes for a running senton, but Reigns is trying to do anything in his power here to stay in this one. And now wait a minute, Fatu again. Oh my God, again off the top. This time he got all of it. This time he got all of it. And now a chop to the chest of Reigns. And another chop to the chest of Reigns from Fatu. And another spear. Another spear connects by Fatu. Fatu is not even done there just yet. Reigns is out. Reigns is out. And now a swanton from Fatu. Reigns is out, but Fatu continues the punishment. Fatu continues the punishment anyways. And oh, another huge running-esque. And now Fatu now. This is getting hard to watch. Reigns could be out. He could have ruptured ribs. We don't know what he could have here. No. Oh! My God. A huge moonsault, and Jacob Fatu has just pinned Roman Reigns. We mentioned at the start of this match, it would be an upset technically if Fatu beat Reigns. After watching the match, it almost would have been an upset if Reigns defeated Fatu. Jacob Fatu just displayed a different type of dominance. I don't even really know how to describe it. Jacob Fatu just took this world beater. He just took this former world champion, record-setting world champion in Roman Reigns, former tribal, I mean, he's still a tribal chief, but you get my drift, a former leader of the bloodline, and he just made him look like a regular guy. Jacob Fatu took everything that Roman Reigns had to offer and basically asked him, what else you got? Like, that's essentially what we just witnessed out of Jacob Fatu. I can't believe this, folks. Jacob Fatu has arrived, and Jacob Fatu is going to be a problem on the JPG channel in 2025. Congrats to Jacob Fatu. That's all I really gotta say about it. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. Fatu did it all on his own. There's no Sol Sikoa. There's no Tongans. Reigns just got put away by the Samoan Werewolf clean as a whistle here at WrestleMania. That's stunning, folks. That is very stunning. Jacob Fatu is going to be a problem. And who the hell is going to be able to solve it is the question.